All right, so Islam Makhachev just finished his first main event in spectacular fashion, finishing Thiago Moises with a rear naked choke, locking in the rear naked choke before he had either hooks in. I mean, Moises only showed his neck for 1 second. I mean, he exposed the neck for 1 millisecond while on the ground, and Makhachev took advantage. I mean, Moises is high level on the ground. Thiago Moises is very good on the ground. He's a very high level opponent for Makhachev. And Makhachev really made it look pretty easy, even in the striking department, where some people thought, okay, maybe Moises could have a small advantage in the striking department. But no, Makhachev looked sharp. His counter striking was sharp. His movement, cutting off the cage, he was cutting off the cage so well. His left hand was sharp. I mean, he was the splitting a very tight guard by through Moises, very tight guard, landing the left hand through that tight guard. I mean, very accurate, cutting off the cage, great counter punching. His striking really looked pretty good compared to what we maybe would have expected from him. You know, but really the grappling is obviously his bread and butter, and even against a guy like Moises, like a third degree black belt. I mean, Brazilian, very good on the ground. And Moises even threatened leg lock submissions, but Makachev had complete, comfort in that scenario and ended up escaping with zero panic. I mean, the guy is very high level on the ground. I don't know if there's a single lightweight that can handle Makhachev's grappling. I don't even know if Charles Oliveira can grapple with him. That would be such a fun match to see those two grapple. I mean, really, that would be an amazing match. But yeah, other than Charles Oliveira, I think Makhachev could definitely outgrapple pretty much every lightweight in the UFC. Michael Chiesa made a good point on the broadcast that Chandler has very good scrambles. Gaethje too has very good scrambles, but Makhachev's grappling is just so high level, and he really put that on display in this fight with Thiago Moises. Even when Moises did get to take him down, Makhachev threatened a guillotine choke that actually appeared to be pretty tight, and Moises ended up uh, giving up top position just to escape the guillotine choke. It was not Makhachev sweeping him with a butterfly hook. That was Moises jumping over to escape that guillotine. A lot of times you'll see guys, once they're about to give up on the guillotine, they'll sweep their opponent with the butterfly hook, and that's what kind of looked like what happened. But after further review, it does appear that Moises jumped out of position to get out of that guillotine. So, Makhachev really, even in the one moment where, something negative happened, he immediately turns it into a positive for him. So, I mean, all around great performance. It was an absolute clinic. I would love to see him against Beniel Dariush or Michael Chandler or RDA, but he was calling out RDA, Tony Ferguson, Michael Chandler, and then I think Dana White said Beniel Dariush. Beniel Dariush is number 3. He's on like a 6-fight win streak. I'd love to see that fight. Dariush and Makhachev. Honestly, I think it's a bad matchup for Dariush, but be a great fight to see. Be a great fight to see. But yeah, ultimately, based on this performance, I mean, his striking was there as well. It was there. His hands looked sharp. He could use some kicks. He could use kicks a little bit more, and things like that. But man, his hands were sharp. His grappling was obviously sharp, and he would have finished the fight by armbar in the second round if the bell didn't save Moises. He was about to finish him with an armbar, and then the round ended. Still ended up finishing him obviously with a rear naked choke in round 4, but yeah, Makhachev just looking extremely high level, and I would have a hard time, uh, picking any lightweight to beat Islam Makhachev. I really think this guy has good potential to be the champion. I mean, I think it would take a very great performance to defeat Islam Makhachev. The guy is high level. He showed it against Thiago Moises. I think he has championship potential. But let me know what you guys think. You think Islam Makhachev has championship potential? What did you think of his performance against Thiago Moises? And who would you like to see him fight next? Like I said, I like the Beniel fight, but all those fights sound great. The Chandler fight actually would be best. Chandler and Makhachev. That'd be amazing. But I kind of want to see Chandler and Gaethje, so that's fine. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. If you like this video, leave a like, subscribe for more videos like this one, hit the bell to see when I upload these videos, and thank you very much for watching.